Hey, you guys. Wanted to come to you for a few minutes and talk about launching a new coach. I'm Debbie, and we had like 10 new coaches come on our team. And just like with the 5-in-1, how there's just a really simple, very clear structure on how to have best success, we have the same system for launching a new coach. So just to review that, I'm going to take about 10, 15 minutes here and go over the basics so that we get that new coach feeling really well supported, help them be welcomed into our community and feel like, whoa, I'm so glad I joined this. This is the most awesome group to be a part of. And 3, help them get those first few clients under their belt. Then they'll be off and running. Those that feel well supported and successful are the ones that really thrive. So I'm going to share my screen right here. And let's see, here we go. The other reason I wanted to do this today is I am needing to learn how to use this system better myself. So this is a little bit of a practice. But anyway, first steps in guiding a new coach. The first thing to remember is, you are a leader. You've undoubtedly already been coaching lots of clients. Now it's time to learn how to build a business and how to lead and provide guidance and assurance and build confidence in your new coach. So that's what we're going to talk about here, and you've got to be ready for that. If you're going to have a coach, you've got a little bit more work to do, but you're going to be paid for it, right? And you're going to feel that sense of reward as you see your team grow and you see a person grow. We want to keep everything super simple for this new coach. First of all, that was in step 1. Here we go. Set up their support thread in Messenger. When you do that, be sure to put their last name in there. So it'd be Debbie Eisenzimmer Coach Support is like how I like to label it. The reason I put the last name in there, we're getting some duplicates of the same names, and it can be difficult to find which Julie I'm looking for this time. So, and then you want to put a quick welcome in there, just a couple sentences, but this is, Patty, this is your coach support thread. I want to introduce you to your team. I've got Debbie and Christy in here. And when you create that thread, be sure you put the new coach in it. It's easy to forget them because you're thinking, oh, this is for them, but you've got to add them. And then you can, the way you create a group thread is you add one person, then you have the option to just keep adding more people into the thread. And then you have the option to give it a title, and that's how that works. Okay. Then what you're going to do is just wait until you have some people starting to reply. The other coaches that are on the support team need to be going, hey, hi, welcome to the team. Can't wait to meet you. And that's perfect. Then we'll go into setting up a meet and greet. We don't call it a meet and greet with the client, or excuse me, with the new coach. For them, it's just a greeting, a get together, want to welcome you, introduce you. Meet and greets are terminology for the actual outline of the conversation, and I'll put that in the document that goes with this little video. Okay, you get those conversations started, people are replying, and you're going to pop the information in there for them to create their account name so they can get the Optavia Learning Center started. The whole thing is designed to be done in like an hour. There's separate modules so they can start and stop. If they get interrupted, it's okay. They don't have to block off a bunch of time, and you can let them know that. But anyway, if they do that whole thing before you do your meet and greet, the action will have even better framework of understanding what you're talking about. It's fabulous. The second thing you're going to do, and this is kind of all at the same time, is add them to our team support page, which is Team Thrive. So you add them at the top. You have to be their Facebook friend first. That's a Facebook rule. And once they're your friend, then you're allowed to go up there, add them to our team, and then go in, pop a picture in there, find one on Facebook you like, and introduce them, maybe put their name on there, or Coach Sally, or whatever you want. Do a quick little introduction, pop them in there so that our whole team can make it a little party. Like, we're really glad you're there. Welcome to our team. We're happy to have you. This is going to be fun. We want to create that culture of support and community right off the bat. If their name, when you go to type in their welcome into the team page and you can't like tag their name, it's not popping up, go ahead and type their name in. And then when you're finished, go ahead and post that, and then go to the top. When you look at members, there's a place to look, and it'll say if they've been invited, but they haven't accepted the invitation yet. Some people have their securities on their Facebook page tight enough that we can't just add them. They'll get a notification. They have to accept the invitation to come into the page. What I do is I watch for them to accept it, or I'll say, hey, I'll go off on the side text maybe and say, hey, be sure to go accept our invitation into our team page. You should have a message in your notifications. Then I go back in and go edit my post of their introduction, backspace over their name, retype in their name so you can tag their name. Then they are notified that they have a post right in there and a welcome. Okay? And then the third part is you want to get them invited into a Zoom call. We want to do it with Zoom. We want to get eyeball to eyeball. You also want them to start being familiar with our #1 training method. Our communication is Zoom. Team meetings are Zoom. Leadership call is Zoom. Boot camps are Zoom. Meet and greets, they're Zooms, okay? So we can send them a link to make it really easy. You could tell them just go to zoom.us and add the room number for the coach, whoever's room you're using. You could put that, they can put the app on their phone, super easy. So just give them a few words of guidance on that, but I do try to always use Zoom. And pop a time in there. You might talk to the other coach on the side a little bit, the new coach, and say, hey, mornings, evenings, what's best for you? Then go into the thread and say, hey, Sally can meet on Tuesday or Thursday from 3 to 5. How about we choose 3 o'clock? Would that work? And get the conversation started that way, okay? And use support team, be sure to be watching for those. Okay, get that all set up. After that Zoom call happens, our meet and greet, our M&G, that's how I put them in my calendar. Put the new client worksheet that should say new coach worksheet right in their messenger thread. So they have that new coach worksheet that will be asking them the same things we went over in the meet and greet. Who are the people that are on your heart? Who are the first people we're going to contact? Because that whole purpose is to get them doing some share calls, do some 3-way calls. Who's on their heart? Who are we going to give those first calls to? And then you as their coach will do the three-way calls. If you need help with those, be sure to ask your mentor. Somebody can help you with those if that's a little nerve-wracking for you. It's no big deal. You've already got clients you've already been sharing. It's simply going through the process. I will put in this document I'll put a health assessment in there and the guidelines on how to present the 4 pillars. So you have those tools also. Make sure your new coach has those. Just pop them in their thread at the point that you've got that first 3-way call scheduled. So anyway, that is really as simple as it is. Get that thread started, get them engaged in the OLC, introduce them to their team, introduce them in our Facebook community, our Facebook coach community, and we're all ready to go. So we set the course, and you guys, hopefully they do those things in the first 48 hours. If they don't, we sit there and we wait for them. We maybe encourage them, talk to them, that type of thing. But until they do those basics, they're really not ready for the next step of our action plan. So we set the pace, we set the course, they set the pace. And we'll run alongside them. And sometimes we'll have runners, and some it takes them a while to get started. Some once they get started, they really get going. But getting them into action is what gives them confidence. Confidence is what helps them keep going. If we can help them acquire 3 to 5 clients in that first 30 days, the repetition of going through those calls and launching those clients close together like that really shores up their skills, and they'll feel really confident being more independent of you and doing it on their own. So that's our whole goal: meeting them, creating community, setting up those first 3 to 5 3-way share calls, health assessments, and helping them get those clients going. Okay, so a couple other things that I wanted to share on a slightly different note. Let's see if I can get to the other item. So when you're putting them into Team Thrive, this is our Team Thrive page here. Got a few little messenger threads popping up over the top. They do get a lot of activity these days. Over here where it says topics, that's something new that we've added to the page. If you click on any of these headings, anything that's been marked in our page that relates to that will all pop up at once. And the reason I show you that, right, like the topics are trainings. There's 44 trainings that are all piled together there. Advancements, hey, go see who's had some promotions and what ranks different people are at. Convention 2019, there's already some documents and videos in there. New coach welcome, that's what I really want to get to though. So here are the introductions for our new coaches. How cool is that? They're all right together. So periodically, all of us need to go in there and see who are the new coaches. This will make it easier. You're not scanning through the page and it's hard to tell if you've missed somebody. You know, you should have a like or a thumbs up. Okay, I wrote this one for Jeanette, but I still should give her some love here because she's my new coach. So make sure you've got likes and loves on all of those and pop some comments in there. If we have 36 people that have seen it, hopefully we have 36 thumbs up and hearts and comments. We want them to feel like, whoa, this is a fun place. I want to keep checking back here and see what's going on in this page. Okay, and then to get back to the regular page that you view, bye, Shelly, go to discussion. Okay? So that is those items, and let me see, how do I get back to where I was? Here I am. Hopefully that works. Anyway, that's it, guys. That's all I've got. Reach out. Let me know how I can support you. I'm really excited for what's been going on with our team and the growth that we're having. All of you guys are super engaged. Just want to help us keep the simple process going and get these coaches going. So thanks. Have a great day. Cheers to you all. Really appreciate you. Thanks so much. Bye.